everybody, welcome to Meals with Maddie. I'm Maddie, and today we're going to make spaghetti Italiano with chicken and oregano, and then we're going to make garlic bread too. It's going to be pretty great. So I'm back in my kitchen at school today. My boyfriend is here, and so I'm going to make him some yummy food. So excited! So let's get started on our spaghetti. The first thing you need is chicken. The second thing you need is spices, so you got oregano, salt, and pepper. The third thing you need is spaghetti. And the last thing you need is Alfredo sauce. I got Bertolli garlic Alfredo because I think it tastes the best, but you can get whatever kind you want. I have my boiling pot of water here for my pasta, so I have the stove turned up to high. And while I do that, I'm going to cut up my chicken. So I have all my chicken cut up. And my water's boiling over there, so I'm going to drop the spaghetti in there and drop this in a pan. So I got my pasta boiling, and I'm just going to make sure to stir it occasionally so none of my noodles stick together. You're just going to stir a little bit. You can add a little bit of salt too. I'm going to spray my pan for my chicken. Nice and greasy. So while it's still raw, we're going to drape it with some oregano. Get it nice and Italian seasoned. The pepper and the salt, but just a little bit of salt, not a lot, because you might have a heart attack. And then we're going to move it around with a spatula until it's all nice and cooked through. So now my chicken is done, and I've set it to the side, and so is my pasta, which is great because they both got done basically at the same time. And now what I've got is pre-seasoned bread that's been seasoned with garlic and some herbs, and I've just covered it in some room temperature butter. And I've set my oven to 350, so I'm going to stick this in the oven and leave it in there for about 10 minutes so it can just toast, and then it's done. It's easy, so simple. So I took my Alfredo sauce out of the jar, and I put it into this mug, and I covered it with some plastic wrap so it won't explode all over the microwave, because that's happened plenty of times. And we're going to stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds. So the sauce can be nice and hot. Our pasta is about done, so now I'm going to drain the pasta, and then we're going to pour the sauce and the chicken over the pasta. So let's see how that looks. And look at the pretty chicken over the pasta. And you got to make sure that when your pasta is done, it's al dente, which means what I do is I take a noodle off of the noodle scooper, and I just take a bite, and I see if it tastes soft yet firm, if that makes sense. Just want to make sure that it tastes good. It tastes like the pasta that you're used to eating. And then you're going to pour the sauce over the pasta. Ooh, yummy. Ooh, yummy. Yes. And what you can do is you can decorate it with some oregano and maybe some Parmesan cheese if you really like cheese a lot. And my bread came out of the oven. I had it in there for about 10 minutes. It's all golden and crispy, and it's all toasty, so it looks pretty good and it smells delicious. There's Aaron. He's eating. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Yay! Those beautiful noodles, that beautiful chicken, that beautiful sauce.